Hello everyone, welcome to Queer Critiques. My name's EJ and this is the show where I break down all things gay. This week's episode is about the greatest show on television, Rupaul's Drag Race. I'm going to break down everything about Season 9, Episode 1.
Rupaul's Drag Race.
Buckle up, bitches, because this is going to be quite the recap show. Oh, there is so much to break down about this first episode. I'm just happy that Rupaul's Drag Race is back, and Friday nights just got a little bit better. First, the production value of this show has improved so much. Maybe it's just, they've always filmed in HD, which has always thought it was weird that Logo would never stream it on the television network. Maybe that just the network capabilities aren't in HD, but it was always crazy that I'm like, you guys film in HD, it looks great online, why isn't it transitioning? Well, the move to VH1 has improved everything, so, you know, maybe we don't need to return to Logo. I'm sorry, Logo, thank you for all the great things you've done. Season 9, Episode 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race starts off like every premiere episode does. Every queen walks into the runway and gives us their first impression looks, and what a lineup we have this season. So first up is Aja. I'm gonna say Aja's really cute. You could tell Aja's new on the scene, but I think maybe Trinity Taylor brought it up that Aja has this cockiness that is just way beyond his years. So that's kind of impressive, and I think that's gonna be maybe a good thing and a bad thing for Aja. So I'm really interested to see how far he goes in the competition. I will say his makeup isn't the strongest. I really like the looks, so we're gonna see how Aja grows, and hey, not a bad first impression look. Next for me is Alexis Michelle giving me Broadway Latina thick and juicy realness. Wow, Alexis Michelle is first off stunning, that body's great, the personality's great. I don't know, I think Alexis Michelle might have the chance to do what Alexis Mateo and Roxy Andrews didn't do before, giving me thick and juicy Latina, and actually have a chance of winning. I'm really interested in seeing what Alexis Michelle does. I don't think everyone's gonna be on that Alexis Michelle bandwagon, because we have crazy, personalities like Charlie Hides and, Bobina Brown, but I don't know, Alexis Michelle's top 3 material right off the bat. Next up on my list is someone I just mentioned, and it is Charlie Hides. I followed Charlie Hides on YouTube a little bit ago when he was doing the parody videos. Everyone on the internet kind of knows his infamous Lana Del Rey impression. Oh, Charlie is great. Even all his other celebrity impressions is great, especially the Madonna. So to see Charlie Hides on Drag Race, he's a big name in the Drag Race community. This is like when Courtney Act kind of jumped on and Bianca Del Rio. This is a pretty serious name within the industry, kind of giving Drag Race a good blessing, and I don't know, Charlie has he's competition for a couple people. If Pop the Drag Queen wasn't kind of the major comedy queen to win last season, I would think Charlie has the best bet, but I do think they kind of like show you a different winner each season, so maybe it's not Charlie's year. We'll see. Next up on my list is Eureka O'Hara. Boring. The moment with Gaga was beautiful and really touching, so, points for that, but I want to see what else Eureka has in store for us. James Mansfield. I was kind of expecting James to be that Trixie Mattel where I saw how quirky and crazy James was and was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fall in love with it. I'm not really in love with James Manfield as much as I want to be. James Manfield is giving me Anna Nicole Smith's daughter in 10 years, or Anna Nicole Smith's daughter now? Who knows? I don't know how old little Danny Lynn is, but we'll see if she's a hot mess yet or if she's actually just James Manfield. I'm not vibing James. The puppet gimmick, it's not really a full-on gimmick. It's just like, here's my puppet. That's it for the puppet, and I'm not fully grasping James, and I don't feel like James is being his true self. We'll see how James evolves if he does get to go past into later on in that season. Oh, that's something I didn't even get to touch on. There's no one being eliminated this episode, so maybe James got lucky. One of my early favorites is Kimora Black. Stun. Oh my Gaga. I don't know what Kimora Black is drinking and who made that body and what but oh my god, the first words I was like, fine. In and out of drag, Kimora Black is beautiful, has a really good visual aesthetic. I want to see what the personality is like, because usually these kind of Gia Gunn gorgeous queens don't have much behind them. So hopefully Kimora Black could be the first one to be beautiful, stunning, you know, and really creative and a good actress. We'll see. Hopefully Kimora doesn't get lost within the Drag Race season. Ooh, child. Nina Bobina Brown, Osama Bin Laden, Shanae, oh my god, this bitch is everything. Nina Bobina Brown, I thought, first word I wrote down was costume queen. And then I started realizing what the costume queen was. I wasn't loving that first little Ratatouille, Minnie Mouse kind of realness. I was just like, okay, cool, I get it. And then this bitch gave me a look of a peach head I'm gonna break down later. Stun. Now we have Pheromone. Little cute sex kitten, very Courtney act. Everyone's kind of made that comparison, but it's pretty much there. I'm not gonna hate on Pheromone. I think she's a little bit boring. Now next up, Peppermint. One of my front runners again for someone I really am digging. I think Peppermint has that season pro background with a really good look. I love that. I love the locks Peppermint wore that first look. Yes, bitch, I'm feeling Peppermint a lot. I really hope Peppermint can use that experience that Peppermint obviously has to kind of go far in this competition. Sasha Velour. I was a little underwhelmed. I didn't really know what to feel. I've kind of always dug these like weird artsy New York queens, especially within the Brooklyn area. I don't want to sound like Michelle Visage, but stop relying on that bald head. Shea Coulee walks in giving me, as soon as I saw Shea Coulee, I knew Chi-Town. I knew Shea Coulee was giving me a lot of Chicago. She was giving me kind of a In Living Color 90s realness, and I was kind of digging it. That first looks was a little bit of Babs, a little bit of In Living Color. Fly bitch. I'm gonna look out for Shea Coulee. Even if she doesn't go far, I like Shea Coulee's aesthetic. When I was going through my list, I almost forgot this bitch, Trinity Taylor. Cool, I'm from Florida. I'm all about supporting Florida queens, but Trinity Taylor doesn't really rub me one way or rub me the other way. She's there, good look, it was cool. She kind of gives me a little Candy Ho where like, as soon as she walked in, I was just like, oh, first couple to go home maybe? So we'll see. And I know Trinity Taylor's a Pulse queen, and after the Pulse nightclub shooting, I wonder if Trinity's gonna talk about it. I don't know when this was filmed. Let me know in the comments if that is something Trinity can possibly bring up this season, because I'm very curious of that. Last but not least is Valentina. I'm not sure how I feel about Valentina yet. She's cute, she's gorgeous, she has a little quirk to her, and I feel like there's a little underlying of camp there. She's obviously giving me that Sofia Vergara like funniness, and I'm curious to see how far she can take that, because I think she's gonna be way more than just a pretty face.
Better work.
Turn to the left. Work. Yes, Gaga.
So the overall theme of the episode was obviously Lady Gaga. It was basically called Oh My Gaga because it was filled with her from basically start to finish. She was in the whole episode. So applause to her for, oh, I said applause to Lady Gaga. Fucking puns. But no, applause to Lady Gaga for actually fully committing to the episode and really diving in and really embracing Drag Race. That's what she's always done, and if she's invited to something, she will give it all, and I really applaud that. I really love what she did on this. Obviously, I'm a little bit of a Gaga fan, especially with my Countess final back there. Love that. But yeah, so I was really happy to see her on the episode, and I wasn't gonna fangirl over her because, hey, she was on that Simpsons episode, and that episode was horrible. So it's not like Gaga instantly equals great. But no, this episode was great, and I think what really sold it is when she walked into that room giving me strut, she gave me her cute little, hi, I'm Mother Monster, and she's arrived, and I was just like, no, bitch, okay. And then you got to see Ronnie, her male alter ego who was entering the contest. It was such a cute little bit, and it really showed Gaga was here to fully embrace Drag Race, so thank you so much for that, queen. So I'm gonna jump into the real meat of this episode. If you don't want to be spoiled about what happens at the rest of the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9 Episode 1 premiere, tune out now, come back, watch the episode, and then come back and watch this because I really want to talk about it with you guys, and I would love your feedback in the comments below. So yeah, watch it, let me know, but if you don't want to be spoiled, I'm about to break down the runway and the crazy cliffhanger ending. Now it's time to break down the first challenge of the episode. It was labeled a mini challenge, but there wasn't much to this first episode other than this challenge, so I don't know. It was a very weird introduction to all the queens, but also kind of the first big runway challenge, like they've done with the photo shoots, and recently they've been doing runways. So it was kind of cool, but it was also like, it felt disjointed for the rest of the seasons, especially seeing the next preview for the next episode and it's back to the main runway and all that. So it's kind of cool that they brought something bigger for Gaga, but I'm also curious to see if it's going to feel disjointed from the rest of the season. Not quite ladylike of me. So the first challenge was to bring 2 looks out. A look that represents your hometown and a look inspired by Lady Gaga. This was quite the runway, and hey, that's kind of crazy that RuPaul said, hey, welcome to the show. You're going to be wearing your first introduction look, and then I want another look, and then I want another look. This was RuPaul being the crazy genius that he is. I just applause to RuPaul as well for upping the season. Like I said, I don't know if this premiere episode is going to feel disjointed, but it was a really cool premiere episode, if anything. First up is Aja giving me her hometown is New York, and she gave me a real New York queen outfit. I liked it. It was the Statue of Liberty. I was just like, okay, cool. You're the Statue of Liberty. You're from New York. I get it. It's kind of my whole thing with Aja is like, I get it. Let's push it a little harder. Not bad for the first look. And then we have Alexis Michelle. The only thing I really wrote down was work that message, because she gave me a little bodysuit with all the words written on it and that little pop-up top thing that was kind of the trend of the week. I think Raja and Raven on the recap show are gonna clock that these little pop-up things was used by Trinity and I think Alexis, so not a big fan of that, and I just didn't love Alexis Michelle's outfit. Well, the bitch made up for it with that second one though. Charlie Hides gave me Pilgrim Thanksgiving cunt realness, and I loved it. Charlie Hides really kind of gets the show. He tried to do a little reveal and it wasn't as smooth as it should have been, but I will say A for effort with the reveal and trying to do a little different of an outfit. Not bad. I like the Pilgrim thing. I got the little, oh well, it's the first place that landed, and he even had the English background, so it was even more of like a layered joke, and I liked it. So not bad from Charlie Hides. Eureka O'Hara is from Tennessee and gave me white trash realness. Yeah, that was it. It was white trash. James Mansfield came out giving me Anna Nicole Smith's daughter in 10 years realness. I'm clocking it now. I want the DNA test. James Mansfield is the birth child of Anna Nicole Smith because he is messy. Kimora Black came out repping Las Vegas and gave me a little showgirls. She was giving me a little goddess, and I was feeling it. I liked it. Kimora Black's gorgeous, so I want to see how long I'm going to keep giving Kimora that excuse of, well, Kimora Black's gorgeous. Well, Kimora's black gorgeous, so hopefully I don't keep saying that, Kimora. In the look of the evening is Miss Nino Bobina Osama Bin Laden Brown. Oh my god, as a Georgia peach. A literal Georgia peach. She went from Ratatouille to a fucking peach. Oh my god, Nino Bobina. I'm gonna look out for you. I was really worried that these little costumey gimmicks were gonna be costumey gimmicks, and you said I'm not a cosplay queen, and yeah, you're kind of giving me cosplay. And not that that's a read. Trust me, I come from the nerd community. Cosplay is not a bad thing. But I'm curious to see if they're always going to be this polished, because that first look was okay. The peach one is what really sold me. Pheromone, another little Vegas showgirl look, but wasn't too showgirly enough. It was cute, whatever. Like I said, that's my feelings of Pheromone is, oh cool, you're cute, whatever. Peppermint, another New York queen, giving me another Lady Liberty look. This kind of reminded me of the kimono challenge, when it's just like from, oh, the infamous kimono challenge. It was a Madonna challenge, not a kimono challenge. See, even I keep thinking it was a kimono thing. Yeah, it reminds me of that, where it's just like, if another bitch is gonna be the Statue of Liberty, please don't be the Statue of Liberty. So that was my thing, is like, I love Peppermint, but I was just like, Statue of Liberty, New York, we get it. Sasha Velour gave me this queer art inspired look, a little Basquiat, a little Warhol. It was cute, I got it. Michelle did kind of clock her on using props, and she was just kind of standing there like, fierce, fabulous, and it didn't come off like a cool, like a Lee Bowery kind of cool costume gimmick. It was just like, there's you holding your props. Interesting. So yeah, I'm a little torn on that look. And another look of the night is Shea Coulee giving me hot dog headdress, Chicago dog realness. I liked that. It wasn't the most well-polished look, but something about the headdress and everything, it was really cute. So props for being cute and actually using the hometown thing. This is what I got. It's not as heavy-handed as the Lady Liberty thing, but maybe even a cute little Cubs outfit would have been cool of like, whoa, won the World Series, but once again, don't know when this was filmed, and I don't know if someone like Shea Coulee even cares that the Cubs won the World Series. Trinity Taylor in the other little flag outfit was giving me a little theme park, and then when it turned around was a little bit of a butthole. Like I said, I'm not feeling Trinity. I want to be like, yes, Orlando, hometown pride girl, but we'll see. And last up for look 1 was Valentina giving me a little bit of a fiesta, and she was cute. It was kind of like, I've seen this before. Milk did an outfit like this, so did Roxy Andrews. So I've seen this kind of like senorita fiesta girl, and it was okay, but it didn't really move me as much as I really wanted it to.
Welcome back to the Miss Charisma, Uniqueness, Nerve, and Talent pageant.
So the second half of the first challenge was doing a Gaga-inspired look. First up on my list is Aja and that inflatable outfit. One of my favorite Gaga pieces. I think it's kind of one of those like underrated ones where a lot of people don't really remember it or don't really know the reference, but it was the media calling Gaga fat, and so she was just like, I'm gonna show you fat, and gave you this kind of inflatable outfit. It was really cute. I like Gaga's story about I called up Comme des Garçons. Did my girl name drop a lot this episode or what? She's Lady Gaga. She can, because she's fucking Lady Gaga, but I was just like, okay, Gaga, thank you for the Steve Klein reference. Oh, Comme des Garçons. Oh, Philip Tracy. Oh, Alexander McQueen. It's just like, okay, we get it. But yeah, Aja really did the inflatable outfit as best as she could. It wasn't an exact replica, but it was cute. Not bad, Aja. Alexis Michelle made up for that kind of mediocre first outfit with the almost exact replica of Gaga's Golden Globes outfit when she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a mini-series. American Horror Story Hotel back there. I loved Alexis Michelle's look. Really, really cute. The way it looked on her body, the fact that she brought a little fake award. Really, really cute. It's a cute gimmick. I'm really impressed with Alexis Michelle in this episode. Charlie Hides touches on a little bit of that Brit influence by doing a look from Gaga from the Brit Awards where she was inspired by McQueen. I think it was maybe the day after his death and she did this beautiful performance. And the look, you can tell, really touched Gaga. And I will say, a lot of people didn't do exact replicas, but Charlie Hides' look was really, really close. It's also smart of him for not to do a full like face replica because that's what we know from him from YouTube. So thank you for giving me a fashion moment other than just an impersonation moment. Eureka O'Hara gave me my favorite look from her from the night, and it wasn't even an original piece. It was the Lady Gaga telephone, the striped little prison outfit. It was really cute. It fit Eureka's body. It was probably her best look, so props for you. I really don't have much to say about you, Eureka. Sorry, I like your personality. I think you're funny and shady. Just really didn't do much this first episode. Maybe we'll blame the producers like Fifi did. James Manfield gave me drunk Lady Gaga from the Vogue shoot. It was weird. The wig was wrong. I'm telling you, if someone could have went home this first episode, it would have been James Manfield, and I'm really upset because I was rooting for him. I was like, oh man, you're gonna be the Trixie Mattel, but no, you're not. I was rooting for you, James. We were all rooting for you. Kimora Black gave me this kind of like slutty Versace look. It wasn't even really like the outfit, and Kimora even was like, well, anyone can do an exact replica. I want to do inspired. It was weird, it looked great, and it fit the body, you know. It was like, okay, cool, I get it, but it wasn't really the challenge, so kind of knocked off a point for that. Nina Bobina Brown slaying it on the looks gave me the Red McQueen look from the VMAs when Gaga won her first VMA. It was after the infamous paparazzi performance. That is an iconic moment in Lady Gaga history. Yes, Nina Bobina Brown really owned this look, and I really liked it. And once again, it wasn't an exact replica, but it was as close as it can be and still looked really good. It's really funny that the two McQueen looks were kind of the closest to the replicas, and McQueen is such an iconic clothing artist. Pheromone, look, Pheromone's first two looks were okay, cool, you're pretty. This was the challenge perfectly. The makeup was Lady Gaga, the outfit was Gaga, the hair was Gaga. Peppermint gave me Lady Gaga, David Bowie mixture. It was the first time that I was just like, okay, Peppermint, That's cool, whatever. Now I just want to get off of this episode so I can see you slay again. Sasha Velour is another one, kind of like Pheromone, that really made up for it with this Gaga challenge. She gave me the applause art pop look, and I was just like, damn, this is really cool. It's layered because Gaga does a good inspiration from that, and then Sasha was inspired by Gaga. So there's so much to it, and I really felt it. And especially when he was moving around in that outfit, he really came alive. This was Sasha's moment. Also, since Sasha's the bald queen, I was just like, how are you gonna get away with doing a Gaga look? I really don't remember a bald look other than the one time she did hair and snatched her own wig, but this was a good little cheat of that, so applause for you, Sasha, for finding a way around it. Shea Coulee tried to give me that cute little monster ball look. I hated it. I thought it was like trying to do an exact replica but really failing. It was giving me like Party City realness. Trinity Taylor, another one that kind of was like the first half of the episode and then gave me this Gaga look, and I loved it. It was Countess, the hair was nice, the blood was good, the robe was good. I want to know if that's the Halloween costume, which was a Halloween costume, so well, I want to clock you on that, but really good look. This was the first time that I was like, I see a Trinity, I like it. Last but not least, Valentina. It was cute. It was a basic runway, kind of like red carpet look. Valentina, you're just gonna be another one like Kimora Valak, where I'm like, well, you're pretty, so let's see how long the well, you're pretty thing lasts. So the top 3 of the episode was Eureka, Sasha, and Nino Bobina Brown. I don't agree that Eureka should have been in the top. I'm sorry, I don't really want to keep bashing on Eureka, because like I said, Eureka's really funny and really shady, and I'm a little bit chunky myself, so I'm like, damn, big girl, do it. I don't agree that it should have been Eureka. I think there's other people. I think Kimora Black kind of slated other than the Gaga look. We'll see, I don't like it, but the winner of the episode was the rightful winner of the episode, Nino Bobina Brown. 3 looks, all slayed. Really proud of Nino Bobina. I was scared you were going to be a costume queen, and you're going to be way more than that. Really good premiere for you. RuPaul does the stop the presses, oh, I have something to say, and I was just like, oh, she gonna call Naysha Lopez to come back again? Please don't do that. But no, she said we're bringing in a 4th contestant, and we're welcoming something back, and I was just like, oh boy. And then it's funny, Trixie did a lot of promo for this, so I was like, maybe Trixie Mattel. We saw the back of her head and she was a black woman. I'm curious, because it's not going to be Bob. Bob just won. I think I'm going to put my prediction out there now. Chi-Chi DeVayne's coming back to slay y'all bitches like Buffy. I think so. I think it's going to be Chi-Chi. Fingers crossed for Chi-Chi coming back. I really want to do episode 2 of Drag Race, so if you like this episode of my show, please give me a like, please hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments below.